G'day guys, I know it's been a while since I've brought you an update, sorry about that. I thought I'd bring you some news off the back of our Summer Days program that we ran last week at Coffs Harbour High School. I know a number of you knew about it and you were praying for us. Bless you for your prayers. Let me share with you some of the outcomes. It's a really exciting week that we had. So over the 3-day program that we ran, there were 149 different kids who came along to the program. They're all primary school kids. Only 25 of those kids are from within Anchor Church. So the rest, non-Anchor families. That 149 represents 84 different family units. Only 13 of those families are from Anchor, so we got the chance to connect with 71 different non-Anchor families, and probably a bit less. We were crunching the numbers still. Probably about 40% of them, so maybe about 30 of them are from other churches in Coffs, but most likely 40 of those families are not in church anywhere at the moment. So we got to make a bunch of new connections with different families of people around Coffs. We did invite them all to come to church on Sunday. There was a few days difference between the program and church, but we still did manage to get 8 new families, which represented about 15 new kids coming to church with us just last Sunday gone by, and we had games and food after church for them. And so, it was awesome. So many of the kids who came, shared that they loved learning about Jesus. Many of them learned brand new things they'd never heard about Jesus. There was at least one story, a little girl named Grace who decided to put her trust in Jesus. And we got stacks and stacks of really positive feedback from parents. Really, it's a long game, working hard to build confidence in the community with a program like this, and build a good positive public awareness. So these 2 times we've run Summer Days for the last 2 years, we think is going a long way towards building trust in the community up here, and that's a long game, and you see the results of that as the years tick by. So and we're really glad for that to have happened. 2 other kind of highlights I want to share with you as well is the team that ran the kids program. 28 kind of young adults who ran the kids program, half of them from Anchor, the other half from beyond Anchor, from about 9 different other churches. So a real variety of locations that a lot of those crew came from, and they came together for 5 days and nights spent time together as a team. And running an amazing program in the morning each day for the kids, which was fun and safe, but also getting trained in the afternoon with general ministry life training, and also in the evening spent time in the Word and prayer. So we worked hard to invest in those who came and were part of the team, so that not only did they give out, but they also got to receive and grow. And a good bunch of them gave us feedback that they really enjoyed being part of it and were appreciative for the input we were able to bring. So training of young adults happened during the week. On top of that, also, it takes a lot of other teams to make a program like this run. We had a working bee on the property where the kids program team stayed. There was a food team that fed them breakfast, lunch and dinner. A whole support team that ran welcoming on the day and did rego and coffee for the parents and ran a creche and snacks. There was morning tea provided every day for 150 people, and first aid. And so really, a really good chunk of the adults at Anchor were involved in pulling the whole thing off. So more and more of the whole church really jumped in this year to help it happen, it just takes a lot of hands to run a program like this. So we're really grateful to see the whole church activated to run a mission program like this, where we got the chance to reach heaps of people in Coffs and really connect well. And now, of course, we're in the place where we're just going to be working hard to follow up everyone who we connected with and keep inviting them along. So please pray for these connections that we've made. Please pray that we'd be able to keep connecting with people and they would come along to things at church. And we kick off our Foundations program in 3 weeks' time, and we're hoping that some of the adults we connected with would come along to that. Home groups and everything's kicking off again soon, and we're kicking off into the book of Galatians, and Yeah, there's lots going on at church. If you haven't picked up from previous updates, we've now got 2 congregations, a 10 a.m. and a 5 p.m. There's lots happening at Anchor Church, praise God. Please pray that God would sustain us in the work, that we would rest in Him while we're serving Him as best we can. And just know that your prayers are really valuable, and your financial support, if you're able to do that, very valuable. So much of what we're doing, is supported and is floating on the prayers and support from outside of Anchor. So we really appreciate it. Love you guys. See you soon. I'll bring you some more news in a month or so.